everyone, my name is Allison, Princess of the Desert, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited because I'm going to be sharing with you something very special that I decided to do, a hobby I decided to start, and that is collecting Breyer horses. So as always, be sure and give this video a like and subscribe, click the notification bell to see more of me in the future. You can also check out my second channel, Allison Adventure, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cantor and Gorgeous. Today's shout out goes to Skylar and Q. I will leave her channel linked for you down below. Be sure you go and check it out and subscribe and give her some love and support on her channel. But for now, let's get on with this one. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, I kind of got really interested in Breyer horses. I don't exactly know how that happened. Anyway, my first traditional Breyer that I ever got was American Pharoah back in 2015. Just because I really like Triple Crown winners. I was really excited about Triple Crown winners. And so then for this year, I got Justify because he's also a Triple Crown winner. After getting two, that kind of like sparked my interest about model horses. I have been like riding horses and doing horses for years and years and years and years. For whatever reason though, I never really started Breyers, at least years ago. I feel like it's never too late to do anything that you love or enjoy. I just never was interested in model horses. To be quite honest though, I think it was because I'd always just seen them on the shelves, through the box, through the plastic, and I just thought they were just plastic horse toys. I never got to look at one that was up close and see how beautifully they're detailed and painted. So when I discovered how beautiful and gorgeous Breyer horses really are, that kind of made me interested a little bit more in what Breyer actually is, and that I guess I would say is how my journey began. They've just inspired me. They've kind of brought me like comfort. I just love to come in my room and see them on the shelf. For me, they're just really nice and they're inspiring me. They're kind of sparking my creativity a little bit. So I feel like that's all really, really important and really good. And also the fact that I know like a ton of my subscribers, probably like 80% of my subscribers also collect Breyer horses. So I'm happy that I could start a hobby that will help me relate to my subscribers just that much more. I think that could be fun. That could be really, really great. So I think what we'll do is I will start by quickly showing you the horses that I have so far. Then I'm going to share like my wish list and ask you a few questions about collecting Breyers because like I said, I am super, super new here. I only decided that I wanted to do this like 4 weeks ago, okay? So we will start at the beginning. I have American Pharoah. He is absolutely beautiful. I love him. He was the first traditional horse I ever got. And he, if you've ever seen my room tour, he sits on top of the bookshelf. So American Pharoah was my very first. Then for this Christmas, I got Justify, and I really like this one. I know a lot of people said that his mold is, the walking thoroughbred mold is boring. I don't think it's boring. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of these yet, so. But anyway, he's like my current absolute favorite. I like kind of when they have accessories with them. It just adds a little bit of interest. Without the flowers, he could just be any like chestnut walking thoroughbred. I have Justify. He is my current favorite. And this is kind of interesting. I have Copper. Copper is from 99. He is on the sham mold. And I actually got Copper quite recently. He is my latest addition. So kind of like nearby to where I live, about an hour away, we have this town and there's a lot of antique shops and old type of stuff. So my mom and I went there and I was basically determined that we're not leaving without a horse. So I picked out Copper. Like I said, he's from 99, which is like, it's a long time ago. He's already like a pretty old horse. But I liked him. He's an Arabian. He actually came with this saddle, like this plastic saddle, and this is not even a Breyer saddle. I don't know why this does not fit an Arabian. Okay, since his saddle was so weird, I kind of I wasn't as impressed by him until I actually took the saddle off and got to see his true Arabian-ness without the toy saddle. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of this. So I have Copper. If I'm correct, he is also a traditional. He's just so much smaller, I guess because he's an Arabian and not a super tall thoroughbred. I don't know. I really, really love Arabians. My current taste is racehorses, Arabians, and like sport horses. So anyway, I have Copper. I do really like him. He's a cool find. He's not perfect. You can see he's maybe a little bit faded. He's yellowing a tiny bit. He's got some surface scratches, but I really like him. I guess what I would say is he is just a fun memory. I'm always going to love and appreciate him. And the last little thing I have is I have a Freisian Stablemate. I actually got him a long time ago. Was actually like my cake topper for my birthday cake. So that's kind of interesting, but I realized that, you know, wait a minute, this Freisian is actually like a real stablemate. So I wanted to throw him in here. I don't think I'm really going to be interested in collecting a whole lot of stablemates. They're pretty, they're just so small. I don't appreciate them quite as much as the bigger horses. But I wanted to mention him because I do really like Freisians. They're absolutely beautiful. I got to see Freisians during the Carousel Horse Show. I guess I could link that if you want to see. So I got to see them like in actual action competing, and they were beautiful. They almost looked exactly like this. So currently I am starting out my collection with 3 traditionals and 1 stablemate. I would really like to do a conga on the sham mold. So for my wish list, I am looking for Seth. He's on the sham mold, a flea-bitten red roan Arabian. And I want Shameless. He's a gray Arabian. He was a real horse. He's also on the sham mold. Next on the wish list is Lavinia. She's like a pink and purple unicorn. And she's also on the sham mold. Really want to work on that. I'm gonna have to look for those on eBay though. That's kind of just a future project, I would say. Next on the wish list is Snowman. I want Secretariat, because I love Secretariat. I want the 2018 Classic Horse of the Year Mason. I want Malik, who is the classic horse for this year. Who else? Okay, this is weird, but I kind of want the 2017 Horse of the Year, Bella Buckskin. I gave Bella Buckskin away to a good cause. I don't regret a good deed. I just regret that, I got interested in Breyers and I don't have that horse anymore. So, oh well. I'm kind of interested in Spirit. I don't know. I just really like Spirit. I really love the 2002 Spirit movie. So I kind of want Spirit. He's kind of lower on the wish list though. I want Empress because I love Arabians. And I want Thunder from this year. I think I'm gonna get him next probably. So that is my wish list so far. Breyers are expensive, so I don't, of course I'm not just going to be rushing out and buying like my whole entire wish list. I'm probably gonna ask for them for my birthday, for Christmas, maybe buy like a couple of my own throughout the year. So what I predict is I'm probably going to add like say 3 to 5 horses to my collection every year, which isn't huge, but that's just where I'm starting. Lastly, I have a few questions for you. My first question, of course, is do you collect Breyer horses and what tips do you have for starting a collection? Don't know, I am new here, but I do like it here. What are the best places to buy? I've been looking at Breyer.com, I have been looking at eBay a little bit. I haven't really looked at Tractor Supply. Do they carry like the newer releases? I don't know. I should look at Tractor Supply. We don't really have a whole lot of tack shops where I'm from, which is weird because we have so many horses, but we don't have like a whole lot of proper tack shops. They're just like feed stores. Where do you think are the best places to find Breyer horses? And lastly, tell me about your favorite Breyer horse. What is your favorite thing about collecting? What is your like dream mold to get? I'd love to know. Tell me in the comments. Okay, and before I go, I wanted to share my Breyer book with you. Okay, I have this journal. I got it years ago and I just never used it. It's kind of like a horse theme, Western theme. It's really nice. And so what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna keep this as like I guess my records of my models. So I just have their name in here. I have the mold, breed, model number, the years that they were released, and just some little notes about how I got them so that I never forget this information and I always have it with me. So this is going to be my Breyer book. So that is everything. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited that I started this new hobby. I don't really play with the horses anymore, but I really like researching them and finding out about the different molds. Like, say, Copper, he was really interesting for me to figure out. So I like that kind of hunt. I like that challenge. And they're just beautiful. They really inspire me, inspire my imagination. So that is going to be it for today. Be sure to comment something if you collect Breyers. I'm very excited about this new world, this new hobby. If you have, like I said, if you have any tips for me, be sure you leave them down below, and we will see you next time. Bye!